I think there's a few things. The qualifying thing I feel like has been a struggle for us. I thought that's gotten a lot better over the past couple months. So hopefully that trend continues today. That's a big one. Can really kind of shape what your day looks like. When you get to Sunday. So I'd like to keep that one going.
And last thing, off-season holidays. What's time off looking like for you?
Yeah, just enjoy the holidays and enjoy some time at home. Looking forward to that.
Snowball?
I'm not planning on going.
Rick's too occupied. Jake?
I think so. Yeah, they've. I'm not sure who's driving that one, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna be me.
You've won a championship in a season, and you've won a championship in the elimination. Did you approach individual races any different? Is the key to success any different as we go to something else next year?
I don't know that my approach was a ton different, from my perspective personally. I think that could change, depending upon the circumstance. I think the circumstances, the way I look at it is I feel like when you're competitive and you're running good and you're doing the right things, you're going to be rewarded for it. Now, you can be competitive, be running good, do all the right things, and not win the way it sits now. But you're certainly going to have opportunities to do that, right? You might get the chances. It might not go your way, but you're probably, if you're doing a good job, you're still going to get the opportunity. It might not work out for you, just because there are so many variables in motorsports, in general. So, I think the keys are still having pace and executing races and doing all those things and controlling all the things that you can within your reach. So. That doesn't change. I think it's just those strange circumstances here or there that can come up when you're racing cars, and failures and tires falling apart or a part breaking or just all sorts of stuff like that. But I don't think that the formula and being fast is going to change based on the points situation, if that makes sense.
What are your big takeaways from the 2025 season?
I think for us it's been okay at times. I think it's been really solid at times. It just hasn't been great. We've had some high spots here or there, but certainly not as consistently doing that as what we would like. The qualifying thing certainly has been a huge point of emphasis, throughout the course of the season. I feel like we've gained on that. I thought the last couple months have been way more competitive in that regard. I feel like some of our best performance all year really has been in the last month and a half or so, which has been nice. Always fun to, end the season, in a good spot. And, I think we have one more opportunity to do that this weekend. And, it's, not being a part of the Final Four doesn't change that for me. Like, I still want to go and do a really good job and try and get a win.